started it. Say something, Sammy.
Hey.
Okay, just making sure.
No pre.
No pre what?
Pre like.
Weirdness.
No, like editing or whatever.
No
Where it's like,
pre-editing?
okay, we gotta test our audio.
Oh no.
Just like go for
Just
it.
fucking go, dude. Always. Go balls deep all the time. Go,
Goddamn podcast.
Go all in -1, Sam.
Oobadoo.
Did you ever do that? Oobadoo, what the fuck is that?
Go all -1.
Sam, are you ever down to do that?
I might one day.
Like, if you get to 10,000,
If I get a lot, then I might do it.
If you get to 10,000, dude.
Yeah, and then I'll be like,
okay.
all in -1. I'll fucking do it, dude. Watch me.
What is good, everybody? Liking a motherfucking light, and Sammy boy here. So I before we get into anything that we're gonna talk about, because we have really no
Wait, can I
idea.
say something first?
Go ahead.
On my tombstone, I want all in -1.
Yeah.
Under my
I'm
name.
not doing that. I'm not doing that. No.
All in -1.
Well, I hope that I die first, but
I don't know.
I mean, I'm older, so it would make sense that I would die first.
I hate when people say that. I'm like, just because I'm older than you. Like, there could be a 2-year-old that dies tomorrow.
Oh, that's horrible. Why would you
And guess
wish
what?
that?
Right, watch right now. Ready? One just died.
You're a horrible human being.
True. Let's be real.
Oh yeah, I mean
This is
it
the
is,
real
but it's still
podcast,
fucked
guys.
up.
This
It's still
is
fucked
real
up to
time.
like bring up. So
Real.
back to what I was saying. And this actually has to do with the podcast. So there may have been a bit of confusion for you guys. So how the audio version of the podcast on SoundCloud is going to work is, you have 1 week until sometime on Tuesday to download it. But when you download it, it's yours forever. You don't like, it won't disappear or anything like that. It just won't be available for download after the Tuesday until we have the finances to be able to get the pro membership with SoundCloud, or we find a better podcast hosting service. If you guys have any suggestions on hosting podcast services that are free or super affordable, because we probably would buy like a year one. That's the reason why we're not going with the SoundCloud one right now, because it's like $100 or something like that for the year. Yeah, that's a lot of fucking money, and we don't make enough off this series to do that.
Soon,
very soon. I really hope. Because
I
hope
give it
you
10
guys
years.
Give it By then, I hope there's a free podcast service that we can use. Fucking shit.
True.
Oh my fuck. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh,
What the fuck just happened?
Oh shit. Oh god. Oh god, that hurts so bad. Oh,
That is a podcast moment right there.
Oh, holy fuck, that hurt.
What
Oh,
happened?
give me a second here, guys. Holy shit, that hurt so fucking
What
bad.
happened?
Sam, you probably should know what that was. Oh my god. Holy shit. Okay.
I should
grab
know
my
what that
headphones.
was?
I can't hear Sam. Sam, do you know what that was?
No.
That was a leg cramp, dude.
Oh,
That was
God.
a leg cramp. I had to stand up and like.
I don't know if that's a good idea. You know what I do when I get a leg cramp? I just I sit in my chair, outstretch my legs.
I
They go
can't do,
up.
but I have my legs under my desk, so I can't do that.
I know, and I usually do that, and I kick my computer. It's like, oh no.
No, I just dropped my headphones and stood up. Holy shit, that fucking hurt.
Yes.
Oh my god,
That's
guys!
crazy.
On podcast. So yeah, I just want to preface that, before we get too deep
So
into
download it day one.
Yeah, you have a week to download the podcast, whichever episode it will be at the time. So basically for this week's podcast will be going up on the 22nd. You have until sometime, I'm not going to tell you when, but sometime by the 29th to download the podcast if you want to listen to it on the go or whatever. You have until then to download it.
Lycan got it wrong, by the way. It's going up on the 23rd.
No, the audio version of the podcast.
Oh, okay. I get what you mean.
Because it goes up a
Oh,
day
I thought
early.
you were talking about like the video.
No, it goes up a day earlier. So as of yesterday, as you guys are watching this, as of yesterday, you have 1 week to get the audio version of the podcast until, like I said, until we get either the financial support from you guys, or by ourselves can be able to afford to pay for a pro SoundCloud membership, or you guys can help us find an audio hosting service that is free and not shady, I guess you could say, because all the ones that I've looked at are shady as fuck. So yeah, that's why we're using SoundCloud. So yeah.
So you can listen to us in the car and shit, man.
I mean, I honestly, like, for me personally, I download it onto my phone and I listen to it while I'm at work because I like hearing my voice.
See, guys,
That's
even
really
Lycan is
fucking-
condescending as fuck. He will listen to himself talk. I'm not gonna lie though, I watch this podcast back too.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, honestly, like,
It's fun.
it's weird. Like sometimes, like, okay, so I watch it. I listen to it first. I listened to it twice, actually, I should say. Well, kind of. I listened to it once through the audio version on my phone. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this because I got a new phone, and I don't know if Windows phones have SoundCloud. Actually, I should look at that right now. But I do listen to it. I downloaded it on my Android phone at least, and then I rewatch the video when the video is released.
Yeah.
So, but I don't expect you guys to do that. I mean, if you want
I do.
to,
You fucking pricks. You better. If you're watching this right now and you don't download that fucking thing,
or vice versa.
well, yeah, sure.
Well, I mean, you would more want them to watch the video or like
True.
play the video in the background because that would help.
But
your
I'd
channel.
want both.
Of course,
Like,
but
I want you guys to download these, and then if you're bored, guess what? Go back fucking 6 episodes ago. Watch the first one.
Audio Cloud, SoundCloud. Yeah, it doesn't even have it. Fucking shit, dude.
Oh boy. Oh my McDonald's is here. I hear him coming in the driveway. This is coming at you live with McDonald's. Sponsors.
Dude, right? And that's another thing. We like if anybody like I guess shameless horror, I guess. If anybody ever like anybody in like the business world ever listens to the podcast and you guys have some like products or anything like that you would like to send us, hit us up or hit Sam up, I guess, because his send him a DM on either his more than likely his YouTube channel. We could actually, I guess, should we make an email for the podcast?
If you want to.
I'm down to make an email for the podcast. So yeah, I mean, I guess I'll be making an email for the podcast after the stream is done, or
Happy
after we get done
birthday,
with this.
Gibby.
Yes, shout out to Gibby. Thank you. Happy birthday.
We're recording this on his birthday. He's 18, little fucker.
Little fucker.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Here it is, guys.
Hi, Nick.
Lycan says hi. You want to say something? We're recording right now.
He said, I don't know what to say.
He said, I don't know what to say.
Say bitch titties.
Say bitch titties.
Bitch titties.
Dude, he
I know,
sounds
he's very
so much.
monotone right now.
He sounds so much older than you.
You're such an asshole.
He does. He does. His voice is deeper than yours. I think. I don't know. Maybe it's just
not.
me.
Nick,
Maybe.
talk for a second.
Hello?
That's just 'cause
Yeah, dude.
I can. You want fries?
Ooh.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good.
Ooh. Yeah, go back to the store and
I
get my
did.
fries.
I bet you $1.
Is Nick gonna take the bet? Dun-dun,
No.
dun-dun. Did he leave? He just said fuck you and left.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I just wanted to make sure that we got that out of the way in the first 10 minutes because I don't know if everyone stays for the full amount of time. They should.
Yeah,
you
you
should,
fuckers-
motherfuckers. You should
really
because
entertaining.
this is yeah. I think we are when we actually have at least something prepared. But I don't know. This week we're not very well prepared. I mean,
I disagree. I think we're better when we have nothing.
Really, you think we're better when we don't have anything prepared?
True.
I mean, I think it's just our personalities that we mesh really well and can just kind of fucking work with shit, I guess.
Yeah. We work as we go.
Yeah, we're pretty good at that. So
Like,
what
really, the
about-
reason why I want to do this podcast was because, like, when we talk,
Mhm.
and we're
Dude,
not recording.
we have some good.
Yeah,
shit
we like
sometimes.
talking about shit. It's like, yeah, we should record this because.
But we don't ever fucking do it though. Like we don't ever end up doing it, and,
Yeah.
and it sucks ass.
Now we have this. We can use this as our. I don't know.
Oh, I guess fuck. I was gonna shamelessly promote my stuff real quick.
Do it.
But I know, but I need a fucking source real quick.
Okay, I'm gonna take this time to say, McDonald's, please don't sponsor us because the only
Ooh.
things you make that are good are your nuggets.
Ooh.
So
Really?
yeah, like I'm eating one of their burgers right now. Oh my, it's like so bad.
Really?
Uh huh.
I don't know, man. I'm down for McDonald's to sponsor us, but like,
I'm down, but I'm not
like if it's like any like maybe like a new company, like a new like gaming, like gaming or anything like that, you know, anything. I guess it's really anything. I doubt McDonald's of all fucking people. Like, I doubt any franchises will sponsor us. I mean, at least at our stage right now. But like, if there's any new companies that are all like that are just starting out like on Twitter stuff like that, like I know a new one. I don't talk to them anymore. But they were called Hydro Grips, and they're like kind of like they make grips for like controllers and shit like that. But anything like that, if you have a product that you want to talk about sending us or something like that, you know, we can work something out. So.
But like, okay, if you were sponsoring someone, don't you want to have that sponsor be something that like you like?
Well, that's what I'm saying. They would send us products.
No, but what I'm saying about the McDonald's thing.
Oh,
like I would feel bad about it almost.
Yes, to a certain extent, I guess.
Like if I'm eating this burger, I'd be like,
yeah.
burgers are great from McDonald's. I'd be like, I don't feel genuine anymore.
Well, okay, I understand that. So if you had to pick one fast food joint to have, A&W, mine would be Jack in the Box.
A&W or Pizza Hut.
No, you got to pick one, motherfucker.
I'm saying I'm just saying like okay. I'm picking like if I had to pick, I'd pick A&W.
Mine would be Jack in the Box.
Pizza Hut, Boston Pizza, anything like that, really.
Dude, you don't need Boston Pizza though, man. Like Boston Pizza is Satan for you. Oh, dude.
Are you talking because it makes me shit?
Yeah.
Well, I think all pizza does that now. I've after having like pizza recently, I've been like, oh, it's just a pizza.
Yeah, you think it's just the pizza?
I'm thinking I might be lactose intolerant, but like a different.
Really?
Like I don't know. I don't know what really happens when you're lactose intolerant. So.
You're like, I don't really know.
I don't really care to do the research either.
I think. Hold on, I'm trying to see here. Anybody who ever plays Binding of Isaac, it's a fucking great game. And they released a DLC. Well, they released the pre-order for the DLC, which is called Afterbirth. And I think that actually went live today. Let me check real quick though. I actually did pre-order it. I think it's the only thing I've ever actually pre-ordered.
Congrats.
Right, dude?
I don't know. My pre-ordering it gets me by the balls. I just feel like I need to.
Right. I mean, I don't know. Like, you can't. I guess you probably can't pre-order right now, but oh, it's October 30th. Fuck, I thought it was the 20th. Well, shit. But right now, I think you can pre-order it before the 30th. So if you're watching this and you want to go pre-order the DLC, if you already have the main game, then it's actually $6.66, which makes sense if you play the game, because Satan's in the game. So yeah, that's one of the things that I was like super wanting to do for the 12-hour stream, which I'll talk about in a bit. But of course, it's not going to be released in time, so I'll just be playing the base Rebirth game.
I feel like this is like where we are talking about things as if they are our sponsors right now.
I would love them, dude. Like if I actually, so you know the people who created Castle Crashers?
Yeah, they created
Behemoth.
Whatchamacallit too, didn't they?
They didn't create Rebirth, no. They created Castle Crashers, Battle Block Theater, and a couple other games. Actually, I think they just re-released Castle Crashers, like Castle Crashers HD or something like that. It fixed a bunch of the bugs and other stuff. If I had the money, I would actually buy the I guess re-release version, just because I have a lot of issues with the PC version of Castle Crashers, and I really like the game. Actually, let's see if it's on there. Castle Crashers. Actually, I guess they don't. I thought that they did. No, I know they did. I don't know where the fuck it's at though. Let's see here.
This podcast is also brought to you by Star Wars and Disney.
Wow, what was I say? Why Disney? But
because you don't remember anything I tell you.
Well, I know that Disney owns Star Wars. Okay, fuck you.
User joined your channel.
Oh, I am terribly sorry, you guys.
What?
Well, they just heard user joined your channel because TeamSpeak's on right now.
Boo!
Copyright, dude. What would you do if they had like copyright for
I
that?
would be so pissed at you.
Like, what the fuck? Like, not like a content ID. I just muted it so it shouldn't pop up anymore.
Okay.
That would be fucking stupid though. So I guess going back to what we were just talking about, my 12-hour stream. So by the time this is released,
you whore.
Before. No, what the fuck do you mean before? Because the 12-hour stream is not going to be until today was the 87th. So 88th, 89th, 90, 91. So yeah, on Thursday, on this Thursday, so the day after this is released, on the 24th, I will be doing a 12-hour stream from noon until midnight. And I actually, it really doesn't matter because the poll's already going to be closed by the time you guys watch this. So I don't know what is going to win, but I'm going to be streaming 6 games from noon until midnight Pacific Standard Time. I guess I probably should say that because, you know, that's the right time. You know, fuck all other time zones. I had
Fuck
to say it. I had to say it because
If you're living in any time that's not in PST, no,
you're living in the wrong part of the world.
living in the wrong part of the world.
So I'll be doing 2 hours of each game. I tried to stick close to games that are multiplayer just because I wanted to have that, you know, multiplayer experience, how I play with my viewers, because majority of the games that I play on my Twitch channel are playthrough games that you kind of have to play solo, because that's what I love doing. Not saying I don't like playing with people, but like I really enjoyed like the games that I play. Like the current playthroughs that I'm doing right now, I guess I should plug this as well, are Final Fantasy X, Resident Evil 6 with Sam, and I will be starting tomorrow. As of recording this, I'll be starting Fable 2 for the 360. So most of those games, or actually all those games except for Resident Evil 6, I can't play with my audience. You have to play alone. And I love those games, so that's exactly why I'm doing it. So right now the games that are winning, because I'm gonna, again, like I said, I'm gonna be picking 6 out of the 12 games that I've put up.
By the way, this is happening tomorrow, so
yes, so definitely come out to the stream.
9:30, not
9:30,
12.
12 to noon. Yes. So, Saints Row 4, Left 4 Dead 2, Binding of Isaac Rebirth, H1Z1, No More Room in Hell, Castle Crashers. Those are the 6 that are winning right now. I will list the other 6 just because the tides may turn and one of these games may end up on the list.
Hopefully.
Plants vs. Zombies, Dawn of War, Minecraft, Battle Block Theater, Lethal League, and Terraria. And I'm actually really surprised because I've got 105 votes on this poll.
Oh, nice.
But I mean, so let's see what. Actually, let me see here. I want to do some calculations here. Give me your phone. Yeah.
Damn, those nugs were good.
Oh. 105 divided by 6. So that means about roughly 17 people voted. I'm still pretty happy about that because I put in the actual fucking like title of the poll. You know, what game should I do for my 12-hour stream? Pick your top 6. So you guys, well, I'm guessing there's some people who just like, oh, I'm not gonna read the instructions on the top of the poll. I'm just gonna pick one because I'm a cunt. So yeah. But I definitely like to see you guys come out. I guess it's also going to be kind of like a weird thing because for those of you who have not checked out my Twitch channel, I have colored contacts. I wear white contacts in my stream as well as a white shirt with white headphones because my name is Lycan of Light, the werewolf of light. So I kind of picked like a whole white theme. Not because I'm like white power or anything, so fuck off, because I know there's some of you cocksuckers are going to say some shit like that. But because of the amount of time I'm going to be streaming, I'm not going to even bother with putting my contacts in, because I'll end up with a crying headache at the end of it. So I just, fuck it.
I'll be there, guys. So
you guys will see me without my contacts in. As well as more for the 12-hour stream. I will actually have, by the time this goes up, actually a couple days before this goes up, I will have a Google Documents, a Google Doc with all the games that have been chosen, the times that they're going to be played at, as well as who will be joining me from the garrison, from my family, I guess you could say, specific people who are going to be joining me. I'm guessing Sam's probably going to join me for Left 4 Dead 2 and probably some H1Z1.
Yeah. I wanted there to be more, but...
Yeah. What do you mean, more games?
Yeah, more games that we can play together.
What are you talking about? Like for the 12-hour stream or in general?
Just in general.
Oh. Well, I mean, I guess spoiler. I always fucking, reveal what games I'm going to be playing next on the podcast because that's just the theme that I'm doing now.
Yeah, that's how we get people to watch this. You're like, what's Lycan playing next? And they come here.
So this isn't what I'm playing next, but this is what I will be playing after Resident Evil 6 gets done. And that will be Borderlands. Me and Sam are going to probably do what we were doing on my channel before I quit doing YouTube. We're probably going to play through all the Borderlands games. We're going to play through 1, 2. Is Tales of the Borderlands multiplayer?
No.
What else is it?
Pre-sequel?
Borderlands a pre-sequel, and then inevitably Borderlands 3 when that comes out, because we already know that's going to come out before we finish
2017.
Yeah, more than likely, just for the fact that Borderlands... 2017? Really?
I think I heard a rumor about that.
Rumor? Let me see. Borderlands 3... Why is Borderlands 2 release date like the top search thing?
Because people are stupid.
Oh, is there a Borderlands movie?
No way.
I think so, dude.
Don't do it.
I don't know. They're doing the Assassin's Creed movie. Borderlands movie. Oh, there's a trailer, dude. Borderlands movies in the works.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Lionsgate is developing a tentpole movie based on the video game Borderlands with the producers Avi and Ari Arad. Borderlands, launched in 2009, is a role-playing first-person shooter video game created and developed by Gearbox Software and published by Take-Two Interactive Software's 2K label. More than 26 million copies of the game have been shipped worldwide, including 8 million during Take-Two's 2015 fiscal year, which ended March 31st. Oh, well then.
No.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
No, stop.
Yeah.
Stop trying to make video game movies happen.
I'm actually kind of okay with it. Actually, when's the Assassin's Creed? We brought it up. Well, I brought it
2016.
up. 2016. Did they actually release date? Like specific?
Late 2016.
Oh, that's why IMDb says 2016. When Callum Lynch explores the memories of his ancestor, Aligar. I fucked that name up really hard. Aguilar. Aguilar?
I have no idea, buddy.
Okay, and gains his
I'm not
skills as
gonna
a
help you out
master
either.
assassin. He discovers that he is the descendant of a secret assassin's society. So I'm guessing like Callum Lynch is just kind of like a replacement for Desmond. Yeah.
I mean, kinda.
Also, fuck Assassin's Creed 3.
What happened now?
At the end of the game, come on, man. Come on.
Yeah, okay,
Fuck,
that was
you gonna
stupid.
that
ruined
was
the rest
dumb.
Of the series. That
It
ruined the
really
rest of the
did.
series
It
for
really
me.
did. Okay, so for those of you, it's not a spoiler. The game's been out for fucking a pretty long time. So in the end, so for the Assassin's Creed series, for 1 through 3, which is 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, and 3, so quite a few fucking games. You take, it takes place in 2 different time periods. Well, I guess there's a shit ton of different time periods, but 2 main time periods.
3.
So,
4.
well, no, I'm just saying like present day and then the past is what I mean.
Yeah.
So you in present day you play this guy named Desmond, who is a bartender, who finds out who's abducted by a company called Abstergo, which is the descendant of the Knights Templar, basically like the bad guys of the entire game. And Desmond finds out that he is the ancestor of the Assassin's Order. So basically you play as Desmond in the present time through all of those games up until the ending of 3, when Desmond dies. Fuck you. Why? Like, if they were going to do that, honestly, they should have ended it right then and there. They have released, since then, they have released the DLC for 3, which is, what is it? I actually have it. Oh, they released, no, it's the DLC
Freedom
for
Cry?
4. Freedom Cry is the DLC for 4.
Yeah.
So they've released Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, which does not actually, I mean, it has a present day character. You don't know what his name is. He has really no like personality or anything. He's kind of like a silent protagonist, and it's just, it's such a fucking annoyance.
Same thing in Unity.
Freedom Cry. I know nothing about Unity. I know nothing about any of the newer Assassin's Creed games past Black Flag because I want to keep it as spoiler free as possible. But from what I know, it just the present time in the Assassin's Creed games, if there is any, is just complete dog shit because of Desmond being dead. They're kind of just dragging on the franchise like super fucking long. And it pissed me off so bad because, like, a lot of people didn't like Desmond. A lot of people apparently, like, wanted, like, every time you, switch back to present day, they're like, oh, I just want to get back to fucking, you know, Altair or, Ezio or Connor. And it's like, I mean, I understand where they're coming from. But at the same time, for me, playing as Desmond kind of was my way of being able to put myself in his shoes because you saw a lot of futuristic kind of stuff, or at least stuff that you could potentially see now. And it was just like, oh, dude, this guy, I could be this motherfucker. I can put here, like, I can feel myself being put in his shoes, you know? And it just was super awesome. And then they killed him, and I was like, well, fuck you, Ubisoft.
I mean, like, it was basically just for story with Desmond. Like,
yeah.
Progression of, like, the world. And I was like, this is cool. I'm cool with this. And when they killed him, I was kind of like, how can they continue the story?
And they do continue Black Flag, because again, I don't know, and Sam's going to keep his mouth shut, because if not, I will come up to Canada, and I will cut his fucking
Syndicate's going to be the same shit, buddy.
I hope it's not.
I don't know, actually, but I'm just saying.
It probably fucking will. Or, watch, Desmond's going to get revived, calling it now.
I would
like
I'd
fucking,
be down at this point. Please bring him back.
Yeah.
We need Desmond.
Yeah, like what's in her? Madonna is her name? What the fuck's her name? Not Madonna. It starts with the G. Why can't I think of it?
What are you talking about?
Fucking the ancient ones. What are they called? Or what's her name?
Oh, Juno.
No. Is it Juno who kills him?
Yeah, I think it is. It's Juno or Minerva or something like that.
Minerva.
Juno kills him, though. Right? I mean, Juno's the asshole. And Minerva's the one that's trying to help him.
I think. Let me check here, just to make sure. Who killed Desmond? Desmond Miles. Yeah. Who kills him? Doesn't even say. Quality content here, guys. We actually spent a half hour before the stream, before we actually even end up doing this, by
just watching
Watch Mojo. And the reason for us watching the Watch Mojo video was because hold on.
Although I heard good things about Syndicate. It's basically Juno.
Yeah, it's Juno. Yeah, it is Juno. Yeah. Didn't you say it was Minerva, though?
No, I said Minerva's the one that's watching him.
Oh, okay.
No, wait, Juno? Okay.
Yeah, because it says after the three exited, Desmond walked up to the Ord. Juno watched as he touched it with his hand. His body shook violently for several moments, and the light shone bright with gold. Through a brief time, Desmond fell to the ground, sacrificing his life to protect the planet from the second disaster. Later, she was seen walking away from his body, thanking him for releasing her. So yeah, it was Juno. Juno was the one saying, "Hey, release her." Well, I guess it was both technically, because Minerva asked, like, "Please release Juno."
No, she was saying don't, because
no. It says, despite this, Minerva pleaded for Desmond to let the world burn instead of. Oh, okay, yeah. She was saying, "Hey, let the world burn," rather than saving it and releasing Juno. Okay, you're right. I give you that. What was it talking about?
I should probably also say this.
Go ahead.
We're changing topics.
That's cool.
These next few podcasts are probably going to be kind of shorter, I think. Like, not this one probably, but these next few ones at least. Because we're going to be recording them probably this week, actually, just pretty quickly. Because I am actually moving in a couple of weeks to Vancouver. So,
Yay, Sammy's going to start his life.
Yay.
Wait, did you get that? Did I send you a video, I think? No, did I send it?
So yeah, we're just gonna record those to be sure that I have podcasts for these next few weeks, and then there'll be a podcast one day. It'll be like 3 hours long, probably, where we're like, "Hey,
Sam settled and moved.
look at this shitty
Fuck
place."
yeah.
I hope it's not shitty.
I really hope it's not either.
Whew, that would be a damper on my life.
A damper.
A damper. Yeah, I moved a bunch of shit today. I
Moved it where?
put a butt like in
Or
the
just-
corner of my room,
oh.
but just to be ready for leaving. And everything's looking pretty bare. I still have to take down the posters. I have to do the clothing stuff.
The clothing stuff.
Yeah,
you like how
I
you
haven't
like
worn
that.
a lot of this clothing in a while, so I want to try all of it on, see what fits and what doesn't, to know what
see
to
what-
bring.
See what fits. See what pants flatter your ass, basically.
Basically, yeah. I need to get a whole new wardrobe. You never know.
Oh,
Like
my
it would just be
God.
so shitty if I put on jeans and I was like, I can't get them with my fat ass.
Do you have a nice ass, Sam? Do you think you do at least?
I've been told I do.
Yeah, I've been told.
So-
I've been told I have a ghetto booty. Like I have a black woman's booty, apparently.
Okay, I don't know if that's a good thing.
I mean, like, I don't think it. I don't know if it's either. I mean, like, I have a, basically, I'm saying I have a big ass. Like, okay, so there's a pair of shorts that I wear to work. Because I have a strict dress code at work. I have to wear a maroon shirt, black or white pants, or shorts because I work in the kitchen. So we're allowed to wear shorts because it's hot as fuck in the kitchen. Even during the winter, it's pretty hot. So what's it called? I have this black pair of shorts that I wear, and I have busted the button on this pair of shorts like 3 fucking times.
Nice.
And it's so annoying. Like, and it's been every time that I've like been putting them on and I buttoned them a little too low. Like I won't pull them up all the way. Like I'll just be like trying to get ready really fast, and I'll like pull them up basically like right on my ass, and then button them, and then I'll bend over, and then ping, fucking button comes off. I'm like,
I've never had that happen.
fuck. It happens a lot. It pisses me off like really bad. So we have a theme about talking about shit stories.
God damn it.
Yeah, it happened.
No way.
Yes, it did. It was so fucking. This one's worse than like. Yeah, it's pretty fucking bad. So I woke up a good 10. It was like probably a week ago, maybe. I woke up and was late for work, and I was like, "Fuck, dude, I gotta go. I just gotta throw my clothes on and just fucking like bolt out the door and kind of like jog to work." So I get to work. I'm walking on my way to work, and I'm probably a good like 2 minutes away, because I actually don't live too far from my work, thank God, so I can just walk there, and it's super easy. But I'm like almost to the street where my work is at, and I'm fucking barely awake, and I feel like I have to fart. And if you've listened to the podcast, or if you've ever heard these stories, me feeling I have to fart and then farting is not a good idea. So, of course, you can guess what the fuck happened. I felt like I had to fart, and it wasn't just a fart. There was a little bit of sludge that decided it was going to leak out of my butt cheeks. And, so yeah, I shit myself, and I was like, fuck, okay, I am almost late for work. What the hell am I going to do? I can't turn back around. Like, I understand my boss would probably be understanding, like, but I don't even want to fucking deal with it. Like, I don't even want to, like, you know, call in and be like, hey, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be a little bit late, I shit myself on the way walking here, I had to go back home and change. I was like, alright, fuck it. So I'm penguin walking the rest of the fucking way to my work, and I just go into the bathroom in our break room, and I strip fucking down, and I finished going, because I still had to go. It just like peaked, and I was like, oh, now I have to shit, now I have shit in my fucking pants, this is a great way to start the day. So I get into the bathroom, and like I said, strip down, I sit on the toilet, finish what I gotta do, look down at my underpants, and I'm like, this is fucking nasty. It looked like baby poop. It was so bad. Like, there was no, like, solid form at all. It was just nothing but, like, it looked like chocolate that you, like, melted perfectly. Like, you know that, like, chocolate you dip, like, fruit and shit?
Not anymore.
You're like, I don't want to know what it looks like. So I get done, and like it's on my leg and shit. I didn't realize it was on my leg until after I got off the toilet, and like there was like a mark on the toilet for where my like shit stained thigh had just like sat for too long. So I get up and I'm like, fuck, man, I'm already late. I'm like 5 minutes late already. I was like, whatever, I clocked in, so it's okay. I'll be 5 minutes late and deal with her bitching. So I clean up the fucking shit on the toilet. I wipe my ass. I basically clean it. Like, I'm grabbing, like, paper towels, wetting them down, and then just getting in there, making sure everything's clean. And I'm like, okay, now what do I do with these fucking underpants? So I'm like, all right, just bend and grab. I throw them in the sink, and I just turn the hot water on, and I let them sit there for a little bit. And I'm like, all right, this is gross, but I gotta do it. I pump soap on my hand, and I just wash them super vigorously. And just freaking get them, like, they're all soaked and shit. But I'm making sure there's no dookie on it at all. I'm like, alright, well, I can't put these back on because they're wet. And I don't want to fucking deal with, like, wet underpants the entire day until they dry. So I was like, alright, whatever. I'm just going to throw my shorts back on. Because I wear basketball shorts and then my, like, shorts that I wear for work. It's weird. Just don't question it. So I throw my basketball shorts back on. I pull my fucking shorts on. And I just wrap my boxers in, like, a crap ton of like the paper towels from the bathroom, and then take my hoodie and I wrap my hoodie around it, and I just act like I didn't want to wear my hoodie. I just kind of like bunched in my hand, take it and put it in my locker, and I fucking work all day without any boxers. I felt weird as hell because I was just like, I feel naked not having my boxers on. I get off work and I'm on my way home, and I call my mom and I'm like, I've had the shittiest day ever. She's like, what's happened? And I was like, I literally have had the shittiest day ever. She's like, oh no. And I'm like, yeah, I shit myself on the way to work. And I'm like, fucking A, I was so angry. I get home and fucking, I was like so angry, and I fucking throw them in the wash and get them washed. But I was like, God damn it, I'm almost 21, and this has happened twice since I've lived in this apartment. And I've only lived in this apartment a little over 6 months. And I'm like, I am a grown man that apparently doesn't know how to not shit himself. Apparently, I mean, that's just like a condition. And of course, Soul comes over like 3 or 4, actually like the next day, and she's hanging out, and I tell her this, and she's like she's like I don't know what to say. Like, she's like, I don't love you any less or anything like that, but like she's like, I feel left out. Like, I've never shit on myself. And I don't know, it fucking sucked. But that, I feel like that's when you know that you, like, the person cares about you. If you're willing to tell them that kind of a thing, like, hey, I'm a grown man that just shit on himself the day before, and they're like, that sucks, but okay. I'm like, they're not like, oh my god, I can't be your friend, or I can't be with you because, you know, you're a man baby who can't control his fucking shit. And I feel Sam judging me super hard right now.
Damn, dude.
Fucking tell me about it, dude. Like, it's so upsetting. It's so
Yeah, having shit in your pants? Like, shitting yourself? I know that feeling. It sucks. It's the worst. But I mean, like,
it's
God.
the worst, right?
Like, I feel like this happens to you too much.
It does, dude. Like, I don't know why I haven't. Like,
You're the
learned my
reason I have
lesson.
anxiety in the morning when I fart. You know that? Like, I woke up this morning. I shouldn't say I woke up this morning. I woke up at 2 p.m.
I woke up in the afternoon.
And
it's
I was like, oh, I really gotta fart. And then I thought about it. I was like, I shouldn't, though, because I might shit my pants. According to Lycan. So I fart, and I had a 5-second freak out. I was like, that felt really tremendous. But
yeah, so I don't know why I haven't learned my lesson, because this happens so often that I'm just like, why have I not learned to, when you have to fart, when you just wake up, don't do it. Hold it. Let it bubble in your gut. And just fucking, when you know you're wide awake, then go ahead.
I will hold your hand.
Would you?
I mean,
if I shit myself,
I had to comfort
dude,
you.
Like, okay, so say you were there with me while I was walking to work. You're walking to work.
Nico says hi.
Hi.
He's gonna be watching.
Hi, Nico. But like, say you were with me, like you were walking me to work because you're just that awesome.
Okay, I wouldn't hold your hand like if you like.
Like, it wasn't on my hand, but just
No, but I'm saying like, but I mean like, I'm not gonna hold your hand, like back to your house. If you were asking me afterwards, like I need someone's hand to hold, I'll be like, okay. Like, I mean, I have no problem with that. It's like comforting a friend, man.
But you wouldn't like you.
I wouldn't hold it. Like, I don't see the reason why I would, during the process. I think that would be weird.
I think any hand holding.
That's just because
like,
you're a homophobe.
I'm not a homophobe.
I mean, we discussed this last week, and Gibby agreed with me. Gibby was like, yeah, he said some shit that I was like, oof. So you just got the gays off of this podcast.
Whatever.
Basically.
I don't give a fuck, dude. I'm not a homophobe. If you want to suck dick, go ahead and suck dick. That's all your business. Or you want to lick clit. I mean, I enjoy it, so I understand why you'd like it.
Yeah.
But no. Yeah, that's my, I guess,
Quit shitting your
story.
pants. That's the main point of the story. Holy fuck.
You know,
I feel like every podcast, it's like, I have another shit story. It's like, god damn.
Just happens on a weekly basis.
Yeah, probably. That's like a doctor issue. You gotta go see a doctor.
Right.
That shit.
So what was the time? He shit himself again? Lycan shit himself again? You know, that would be an attention grabber. You should do that for the title.
Lycan shit himself again?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe. Unless something else pops up.
Is it bad that I'm not ashamed, I guess? Like, I'm ashamed, but I'm not like...
I'm ashamed of telling the story when I shit myself when I was like 9, so...
I don't know.
Like, if you're a 9-year-old and you shit yourself, that's still
bad.
pretty bad, but you're like 21.
Yeah.
Go, can we change topics?
I mean, go ahead, dude. Whatever
Okay,
you
so I have
wanna
a
talk
question for you.
What's up, man?
I'm
scared.
Since you're almost 21,
Yeah.
are you
Am I
gonna go out
get-
like on your
yes,
birthday
more than
and
likely,
drink
yes.
like crazy?
More than likely, yes. I will probably end up in the hospital. I'm not gonna lie.
See, like I'm almost 19, I guess. Like almost, I say, but it's in January. But
4 months.
yeah, and like I am not down for that day.
Yeah, I mean,
know,
honestly,
and I don't want to be the dude to be like, don't like buy me alcohol for my birthday, like, cause I don't want to be that dude. I don't want to be like, don't do this for my birthday.
yeah.
But then I'm like,
I think, I mean, it's for me, it's like it's a cultural thing, I guess. Like, it's become such a common thing. Like, even if you're not really into drinking, I mean, of course you can. Like, if anybody's watching and is about to become 21 or knows someone who's becoming 21 and they don't want to drink, don't fucking pressure them into doing it. Like, that's fucked up. But my dad kind of wants to take me out for my 21st birthday, so I'm just kind of like, it's like one night of just getting fucked up isn't going to make me and yes, there more than likely will be a shit story after my 21st birthday.
God.
I fucking like, if that's okay. That's understandable.
No, it's not.
It's understandable.
not okay.
It's still it's more understandable than me shitting myself on the way to work. That's
Yeah, that's not acceptable at all, though.
I'm foretelling the future.
All I'm saying is I just don't.
No, and
like,
it's
have, like, an
understandable.
urge
It's
at
understandable.
all.
Like if I don't have an urge to do it either, but I just feel like I guess it's a societal pressure. Like I love the way alcohol tastes, and I won't lie about that because I've tasted like because for those of you who don't know, I vape and I had some juice. I haven't gotten any more of it from a friend of mine, CNA Vapor. They have this one juice that's called That One Thing that's a bourbon flavor. And it has no alcohol in it, but it has that, like, I guess, essence of alcohol, where there's not, like, anything that'll get you drunk, but it has that flavor of what bourbon tastes like, and it tastes fucking amazing. Like, I love the way alcohol tastes. I just don't like what it does to me as a person. Like, I don't like feeling drunk. I don't like feeling, in the process of drinking. I don't like, while I'm drunk, where I can't control my, like, I slur even more than I do. My speech impediment becomes so much more apparent, and like I can't. I just don't like the whole getting drunk thing. Like if they ever come out with like a way to like be able to harness that and make it non-alcoholic, so like I can drink like bourbon flavored fucking soda or whatever or water or something like that and not have that effects, I would drink it a lot because I love the way it tastes. I love like the wine, berry kind of flavor. I think it tastes amazing, but I just don't like how it fucking makes me feel. I don't like throwing up.
Gibby, since you're watching this, I know you are. If I get any alcohol for my birthday, I'm giving it to you.
Good man.
There's that.
Cause your friend to have liver cancer instead.
Well, fuck, he likes drinking and shit, so whatever.
Yeah.
If my dad is first of all, if it's my dad, I'm gonna say no straight up. But like, if anyone comes up to me and is like, I'm gonna take you drinking for your 21st birthday, I'm gonna go to the hospital. Like, I mean, I'm not even because I'm gonna drink. I'm just saying I will go to the hospital and fake an accident.
Like,
I am in the hospital.
I had a stroke.
Stroke. I'm sorry. If there's anyone watching, I'm sorry.
Actually, I feel kind of bad because my grandma is in the nursing home because she had a
Didn't
stroke.
I joke about that?
Yeah.
Playing Resident Evil 6?
Probably.
I think.
No, I don't think you. No, you joked about my grandma's name.
Did
because, yeah, that's what it was. I
What's
said
her
my
name?
grandma's name was Deborah.
Oh.
Sam hates the name Deborah. So in her Resident
I don't hate Deborah. I just hate how it's spelled. I didn't know it was ever spelled like that.
Yeah, that's how it's spelled.
Because that's how, like, in Digimon, I know I brought this up when we were playing. There's like a fucking Digimon named Deborah, and it's spelled like that.
And the Demon King in the not Resident Evil, fucking Dragon Ball Z universe is same thing. It's spelled Deborah, but it's Deborah. Yeah, I think it's. I mean, it sounds basically the same. I think it's just a pronunciation difference, like how you pronounce the letters.
Okay, never mind. It's not spelled like that.
Deborah.
Just
oh,
it looks like it is though.
not really.
It's Diaboromon, but it's like it looks like Deborah.
Yeah. So Sam's a hater on my grandma. He doesn't like my grandma.
Hey, if she spelled it differently, I think she'd be cool.
Who? She doesn't even go by her Deborah anyway. She goes by Debbie. So.
That's cooler.
Or Deb, I think. Deborah!
Fuck that game. Oh my god.
Oh, not my grandma. I better preface this fucking saying that first, because fuck you guys. The Resident Evil 6 character that we were just talking about. Oh.
God. Okay.
I know. I was waiting for that.
I agree to like a reasonable extent. I think that her butt looks
She's got a
fairly
nice.
nice.
I like her tits too. I think her tits.
No. They are gross. They are gross as fuck.
Just because they're slimy. That's it.
Okay, so if you guys just
guys
look
ever
up
seen-
on like let's see what happens if you look up Resident Evil 6 Deborah. I
Deborah.
fucking said Deborah again. Okay, look up Resident Evil 6 Deborah. Spelled Deborah.
And you might find generic gaming.
You'll
Evil
find a
Lost Fight.
naked zombie, and Lycan says he wants to have sex with this thing, and it's gross.
I say it honestly for comedic value because
Yeah, but you
it fucking.
You want it.
No, I mean like okay, so if I
If the
was
option was
offered
presented.
if I was presented with the opportunity, and I was single, of course, and it was I wasn't gonna get AIDS or I wasn't gonna get any STDs or STIs, no chance of pregnancy, and she was real, I'd probably fuck her, yeah.
In the slime form though?
No, and like the minute that bitch has the fucking the extra 3 arms that come out, I'm done. Fuck that.
Okay, that's what.
But I mean, for all I know, that slime is just a shit ton of baby oil.
Oh my god.
So
She's like all cut up and shit.
So that's fucked up, Sam. So if a bitch has scars, you ain't finna fuck her? That's fucked up, man.
Okay, you know what, girls, if you're listening, if you have scars like this woman does, get away. You're gross.
Damn!
Fuck you.
That's fucked up. So you
Actually, if you're also a dude as well, if you're a dude and you look like that, no.
Oh, so you're talking about burn victims? That's fucked up, Sam. That's fucked up, dude.
Well, I actually
you
after last week, I'm apparently the asshole, so I'll take it.
You're the asshole of the podcast.
Yeah, like I'm the
So-
worst.
no,
Soul
okay,
thinks I'm
so-
the worst person apparently.
No, okay, so oh, I can't say that. Fuck, man. God, I hate you. You know what I was gonna say, probably.
What?
Well, I can't say it now.
What do you? Okay, type it in the chat. What about her?
Well, I can't. No, I can't.
Type it. Type that. I like how you spelt that too, by the
I know.
way.
I can't spell that last word. There we go. Oh, I thought there was a U in there. Never mind.
To what extent?
The massive extent. Like, it was all over. All over.
I think, okay, so the thing about that is, like, depends on what situation we would be in
What do you
at
mean?
the time. You know what I mean?
Let's just end. Let's end it, because people are going to get pissed off.
Ah, okay.
We'll talk about it after.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. Blame Sam.
Oh,
Blame
shut
Sam.
the fuck up.
It is your fault, dude.
It's not my fault.
How's it not your fault? I can't bring it up because you don't want me to.
You can bring it up if you want. Sure, just
Really?
whip it out.
Whoa. I don't think you should say that right after what we're about to just discuss.
What are you? Okay, but
I
what are
think
you gonna say?
Well, you know what I'm going to say.
What are you about to like? She's watching. I hope you know that.
I know she's watching. That's why Okay, now she knows that she knows it's about her.
Well, it could be about anybody.
No,
I have
she
female
knows.
nieces.
She knows it's about her.
Okay, whatever.
Should I say it?
What are you gonna say? Type it in the chat, asshole. Like, to what extent are you going to see? Dude, fuck.
Can I say it?
No, no,
Come
no.
on, damn.
No, no. I take it back. I thought we were going to talk about something else maybe, but... Yes, I would.
No, can I talk about that, though?
No.
Well, that's the same shit, dude. What the fuck you think I was going to bring up?
I don't know. I thought you were going to bring up the burn victim thing.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, would you if that was the case?
If that was happening, then yes, I would still.
That counteracts what you just said, though.
What?
Because you said anybody with like fucked up.
Well,
skin
I'm saying if I don't know you.
She's the case. She's the exception. Is what
No. Okay, like let's say you got that. If that happened to you,
she knows we're talking about.
She knows we're talking. Fuck yeah, she knows. But like let's say it happened to you or Gibby or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Like I would still be your friends and shit, and I'd still hang out with you.
I hope so.
It's just like it's just if you're someone I don't know, it's kind of like
that's still pretty fucked up though.
It is
dude.
fucked up. I'm acknowledging that. I'm acknowledging I'm a terrible person. Burn victims? Ugh.
Oh my god, that's so bad, dude.
I'm digging myself a hole.
Yeah, dude.
Whatever.
Fucking okay. So let's.
I love everybody.
Let's move on, cause dude, you just made one of your viewers fucking depressed as hell.
I think this will get me views.
You think it'll get you views?
I think it's weird how that works, isn't it? I think if you're like a really bad person,
yeah.
I've said this many times.
Well, no,
I think murdered somebody.
I think, and do you have any idea why? That's the reason. Like,
I don't know. Like, why? I don't.
I think the reason for it is because, it's something that can be shared, and it's something people do share. They're like, "Oh, look at this horrible human being," and then they pass it to someone else, and like, "Oh my god!"
Then okay,
I can't believe
this is actually leading
like
on to another topic then that I wanted to kind of talk about today.
Okay.
Do you know that Dear Fat People video?
Yes.
What did you think about that?
I have not seen the original one because
did you watch the Boogie video?
Yes, I watched.
I watched Boogie's video. Yeah.
I watched the Boogie one as well as who else was it? Fuck, it was just a couple days ago. Oh, the Just Kidding News one.
Like, okay, but what do you think about the concept of that video?
I agree with. Okay, so for those of you who do not know what we're talking about, there was a big YouTuber. I don't know what the bitch's name is.
It is. 1 second. Nicole Arbor.
Okay, so Nicole Arbor made a video and it was titled "Dear Fat People." So she basically, apparently, from what I know, because again, I have not seen the video because it hasn't been taken down. I bet I could find it. It hasn't.
Has not.
Are you sure? I think it was privated.
Was not. I'll check right now. No, it's still there. She just disabled comments because she was getting a lot of shit.
Okay, so Sam may, if he remembers, to put a link in the description. Actually,
yeah, I'll try.
You know,
we're
just spreading this. We're just spreading this around, like exactly what we were just talking about. So basically, Nicole Arbor made a video, and this woman has 209,000 subscribers, which I'm guessing, honestly, majority of these subscribers are probably from this video, because this video has 5.9 million views. So basically, this video went viral. And I don't know because I have not watched the video. I might watch it after, just to hear what all the hubbub is about, which kind of feeds into what I was just saying about, you know, you want to hear some bitch talk shit. So from what I know, what she basically talked about was kind of like, why like if you're fat, why don't you just do something about it? Why don't you just quit being a bitch or whatever and just fucking lose the weight? It's not that hard, basically. It's like, I guess what her overall message was.
As well as she was promoting like fat shaming.
Yeah. She was saying like, you know, like okay, so me and Sam aren't skinny by any means. We're both big dudes.
I'm actually obese. I checked it out.
Well, no, I'm obese too, but I mean, like, I don't see myself as being obese though, you know?
Yeah, I don't either. It's weird. I'm not. I don't think I'm that fat.
I think by health standards we're obese, like by like, you know, what the fucking you know, like statistics say or whatever in China. I don't know if that's racist. That might be racist. Whatever.
I'm the asshole. He's the racist.
Fuck. No,
I mean, you are a white.
That is not
very white.
You are whiter than me, though. Shut up.
What the fuck?
Fucking Canadian.
No, I'm actually definitely tanner than you are.
Probably. It's because I don't go outside. I have no life.
I don't either, but somehow I managed to be more tan than you.
Well, your mom's native, isn't she?
No, she is German. She's hella white.
She's hella white.
If you're directly from Europe, you're hella white.
So, basically, yeah, she was promoting fat shaming and shit like that, and from what Boogie said, at least, because again, I have not seen the original video. She said a lot of good points. That people should care about.
Okay, well, about that, I think she had. I was gonna say this too. I think she had good points, but it's just the way she did it. It was like, why the fuck would you?
Because it wasn't her being like, hey, I'm concerned about people. It was more, hey, get your shit together. It's not that fucking hard, you fat slob piece of shit.
But like,
I don't know if she's
in that same situation. I think like, I wouldn't really think. Okay, I don't know how to word this, but like, if people, just let people do what the fuck they're gonna do. That's really where I am at this
like
point in my
freedom
life.
of speech kind of thing.
Yeah, well, not even that. I'm talking about the fat people.
Oh,
I'm saying if they want to be fucking fat, whatever. It's not really.
I think to a certain extent, like, cause I mean, like, okay, Sam. So I look at you as a brother, right?
Yeah.
So if and when we ever, I guess, get closer as far as like distance goes, like whether I get closer to the Canadian border or you move into the U.S. or whatever might happen in the future, and I saw that you were getting to be, no offense, I love the man, you were getting to be Boogie's size, I would say something.
Well, I would not let myself get to Boogie's
But that's
size.
what I'm saying. Like, whether or not you would, and in this present time, think or would allow yourself to get to that size. If I saw that you were getting to that kind of a thing, I would say something, because it's not that I would find you disgusting or anything like that. I don't want you to die.
Yeah, but at the same time, I hope you wouldn't be like her though. Like, of
course not.
I would like a me thing. And if I'm gonna get like that, then it's like my bad.
Well, no, like I would never say, "Hey, you." I mean, I might. No, I was gonna say I might make fun of you, but I tend not to do that because I don't like being made fun of on fat. I mean, I can take it, but of course it's still a sensitive thing to hear that hey, you're a fat piece of shit.
Hashtag dad. Thanks, Dad. Love you.
Fucked up. My dad says it too, so I know what you mean. But yeah, I would go out about it in like a sensitive manner, be like, hey, bro, like, and I wouldn't even bring up the whole fat thing. I'd just be like, dude, you're unhealthy, dude. Like you're having issues. You're having like either whether it be respiratory issues or just like getting around. Like the minute your ass needs a mark cart, we have to talk. Like unless you have like unless you have like a broken leg or something like that, then get the fuck out of the mark cart. But you know what I mean? Like if it ever got to that point, I would say something to you. Definitely not in the manner that supposedly she has like discussed it, because that's kind of a dickish thing to do, especially about like people you love. Like why would you say that to people you love? Like that's not the way to help them. Like that's the same.
I think in Boogie's video, didn't he say something like that does not help? It just
no, it doesn't. It makes
you
worse.
feel worse.
It makes you feel worse. Like that's why it's called. Like I think this is a comedian's thing. That's why it's called comfort food. What do you do when you feel down? Like what do a lot of people who are obese do when they feel down? They eat. So that's kind of counterproductive. If you treat them like shit, that's going to make them feel like shit. That is going to make them eat even more and, again, get even fatter. And it's the same thing with like bringing it to a little bit of a darker spectrum. Like you wouldn't, I mean, I hope you wouldn't at least, if you had a friend who was going to like had like suicidal thoughts or something like that, you wouldn't tell him, you know what, get the fuck over it, you're not gonna do it, you're a bitch. Like you wouldn't say that. Like I hope you wouldn't fucking say that, because if anything, that's just gonna drive the person closer to pulling the trigger.
that is
or doing whatever kind of suicidal act at all. Like that's gonna drive the person closer to it. That's not gonna prevent them from fucking doing it. That's gonna make it even worse. So it's the same thing with being obese or being fat or whatever you want to call it. Like that is not the way to fucking help. Like that's not the way to help. Fat shaming or any kind of shaming, whether it's slut shaming or fat shaming or gay shaming or anything like that, that is not gonna fucking help the person. Like that's not going to help them become a better person and become, a better person for society and themselves and their family and stuff like that. That is not going to fucking help. I guess it's kind of a sliding off of this topic and onto the suicide thing. Because there was a story I heard about recently.
Well, hold up. I want to just say a couple things about this thing though. I like because this like blurs the line of that freedom of speech kind of topic, where
okay. Go ahead, no.
Okay, like there are some things I just think like.
Okay, so is that? Oh, actually, really quick, just off your knowledge, is that an actual like law in your in Canada? I said your country, but is that a law? Is the freedom of speech like a law, like how it is here in the U.S.?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't. I mean, I would
That's
assume
like
it would
a
be.
human right or whatever. It's like a
But I don't
huge thing.
like. I didn't know if that was like, cause there's certain nations who don't have the same laws.
But
or
I just
rights
think
as
like,
others.
and
So
but I don't like the excuse for it because if you have to bring that up, I don't think you're. I don't know how to word that because it's basically like saying, what was the thing John Oliver said? God damn. Oh, I think it was Dimitri Martin actually who said it. He said basically like people say like, what?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, Dimitri Martin. He's like a comedian.
Oh, okay.
I said people bring up like a certain thing only if they're about to do something wrong. You know what I mean? Like they'll bring up like I have freedom of speech if they're about to say something not good.
Something fucked up, yeah.
And like I get it like comedians like tend to blur that line a lot. But that's her excuse for it. And I don't really think like I don't know. Like she's just like I'm a comedian, we make jokes. It's like but your tone in the video was like very
serious.
aggressive and stupid. And this is also coming from the person who made a video today called "Abortion is Wrong." So
She said that?
take her opinion with a grain of salt, everybody.
Why is abortion the wrong? See, she's just really the most.
Yeah, I think that's what she's doing now. She's like just making videos that are like boom. You know?
they're just she's making videos based on controversial topics.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
It's like
for the
oh
views.
boy.
Oh, sorry about that, guys.
Like copycat.
Hopefully, no copyright for that 1 second that was just played.
Yeah, please not.
Fucking hope not, dude. I'd be so fucking angry, dude. If it was just like a literally 1 second of her voice because it apparently didn't auto mute her like it should. Like, so I do believe in freedom of speech, even to this extent. But I also think that gives everybody the right, everybody in her comment section, the freedom of speech to say she's a giant fucking cunt. You know, like I defend freedom of speech because I do believe that she has the right to say whatever the fuck she wants to. If she wants to be a bigot and a piece of shit, okay, she's a horrible person for it. It doesn't excuse it, but she still has that right. But again, that gives everybody in the world the right to say, hey, you're a bitch, you're a cunt. Like, like she is, and I don't think anybody should ever be bashed for bashing someone else, like, at the same time, like you should always have that right to say what you want, what you believe and everything like that, but you can't ever get angry for someone for getting backlash for that, opinion, because, that's going to happen, especially on controversial topics like this. Like, if you're going to talk about fat people, you're going to get a lot of keyboard warriors who are going to murder you. And, some of these dudes, like, and I think that's why, like, I mean, we kind of touch on controversial topics, whether it be through this podcast or through series that I did a while back. But once you get to like a certain kind of status, I think you should. I'm not saying you should give up that freedom of speech, but you should be prepared what your words can say. Because I'm like, when you like, I mean, 200,000 may not be like super big to some of you guys, but
that's huge.
Well, I mean, no, I mean that's okay. I'm just thinking a lot of people like in the millions and stuff like that, 150 or 500,000. Like she's big compared to us, of course, but like. Watch what you say. Like, you don't know if one of these dudes is a computer whiz is gonna find out where the fuck you live and is gonna come kill you.
Yeah, I think at the point we're at right now for our subscribers, even I still like I don't say like, well, I don't feel dumb shit, but you know what I mean. Like I don't think bad things, but I wouldn't like say bad things.
Yeah, like you wouldn't like you say what you believe. You don't say stuff to get a reaction. Well, I mean you do, I guess.
Like I'll be honest, like, and this isn't a controversial topic, but it's like fuck French immersion, like what? But I'm sure
French immersion. What's
French
that?
immersion. Okay, so I don't. Yeah, you probably wouldn't have that. In Canada, we have these schools that are like French, like only in
like
random
you have
parts
to be
of the.
You have to be French to be.
No. They just make you French.
They make you French.
Kinda like you just learn everything in French.
Oh, so it's just like
it's a French school, but you're not a French person.
You don't have to be French. I mean, of course you can be, of course.
No. Well, I don't know. It's just like
that would be weird if they're like, hey, this is a French only school, but you can't be French.
But you only speak French unless there's like an English class. But
yeah,
I don't like that concept. It pisses me the fuck off. See, now if I was a bigger like YouTuber, I would still probably say that. Like that's just my opinion thing, and I think
Yeah.
it's fucking ridiculous. But there are some things because it's not a huge like backlash thing. I don't think, unless there's a huge French audience watching me. But fuck them, fuck French people. Oh my
You
god.
better watch your analytics.
Yeah.
Like, you better go
France
check
goes
your
down.
No, I'm just saying. You look at your analytics, and France is like the second fucking like. Most
How many?
viewed
And
countries.
if I have like a fucking, it makes me popular.
Oh, off of that.
Like it just.
You better not turn into this bitch though. That's all I gotta say.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, like
Okay, honestly,
would you fucking whore?
Wait, what do you mean? Like,
Like,
I would. What do you mean?
Okay, so like say this podcast gets like 500,000 views.
Yeah.
Like it goes mini viral, I guess you could say. Would you switch your content to
No,
be
no,
more
no.
based on this kind of stuff?
Not at all.
That's what I'm saying. You better not whore yourself out like she's doing. Like
No, if anything, I would hope
Oh,
that.
hey!
People...
Now I'm gonna talk about abortion because that's a controversial topic that everybody's gonna want to share, and you know.
Yeah, but basically, what I'm saying is, I would filter myself a little bit more, because I know there are people out there who are like super, like, well, at the same time, I'm actually on a lot of those people's sides though.
Uh-huh.
Like, I find myself most of the time on the side of the keyboard warrior, I guess.
Yeah, I think to a certain extent. I mean, it does make sense. I mean, like I don't want to watch this woman's video about the abortion thing because I personally am pro-choice. I was pro abortion.
I'm really confused. What does that mean? Are you like?
I'm okay with abortion.
Okay,
Is
cool.
what I'm saying. Like
Oh, we're about to have a deep talk.
And I have a friend who actually it's not that okay, so I have a friend. I won't say his name. I doubt he'll watch this. But still, just in case
Tobias.
he does, no. Who the fuck is that? I actually went to a cool school with the kid named that, but no.
Oh shit.
But
It wasn't him.
well, I'd hope not. No. But he is very pro, or anti-abortion. Like he hates the thought of it and everything like that. And I'm cool with everybody believing what they believe in. But this guy preaches it a lot. Like 90% of his Instagram photos are like, "Stop abortion. We should defund Planned Parenthood" and stuff like that. And it makes it very hard for me to like communicate with him or anything like that because it makes me like everyone should have their opinion and everything, and I'm cool with it. But I think when like that's 90% of what you talk to, and like you kind of have to like you kind of try to
Basically,
force
extremists.
yeah, extremists, and you try to force your opinion on others. That's when I have the issue with it. And like I believe a woman should have the right like every right. Like if she should have the right to be able to fucking do what she wants with her body. If she doesn't think that she can take care of the kid, or just doesn't, I guess it sounds really fucked up, but doesn't want to, and that's her fucking choice.
That's totally fine. Yeah,
That's her fucking choice. You have no right to tell anybody that they can't do anything. Yeah, you have no right.
And I think that's
To a certain extent, of course.
extremists in anything are a problem.
Yeah.
Like
Extremist
you can
Christians,
if you're just
Muslims,
internal about a
whatever.
lot of things. Yeah, like as you just said, like extremist
Extremist.
Christians are fucking. Oh my god, shut the fuck up. Like
Yeah.
like I was about to say Westboro Baptist Church, but like
No, they are extremist Christians.
are they? Okay, I thought they were their own thing, but
No, I mean,
Like, when you get to that-
they're a denomination of Christianity, but they're still Christians.
yeah, when you
Like-
get to that level, it's like that is like, oh my god, freedom of speech is like a problem sometimes, but like
I don't think
I
it's a
don't know.
problem. Like I believe that.
they abuse it though.
Yeah, and they do to a certain extent. But like I'm saying, like I said earlier, like, and this is gonna give me a lot of flack. I hate everything that the Westboro Baptist Church stands for, but I'm okay with them stating what they believe in. Like it makes me feel bad because I'm always gonna stand up for my my right to say what the fuck I want to. Do I think that just because you have the freedom of speech, you should exercise it all the time? Nah, probably not. But
Especially if you bring that up.
yeah, what do you mean bring what up?
If you bring up like, I have the freedom of speech, and then you say some shit.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I just feel like everybody should have the right to say what the fuck they want to. Does that mean you should? No.
But all I'm saying is like, if you need to, boast that, then it's probably not a good thing to say in the first place, as Dimitri Martin said.
Did you look up the quote?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
I
what a
should've.
badass to get it like 100% right.
Yeah.
But like I was gonna change the topics earlier, but Sam wanted to finish his thought. So there was a a while back there was a teenager who was suicidal. I say was because he succeeded. And
That's not a good way to word
that
that.
is not a good way to word that. I know.
Jesus.
But there's a bit of a twist to it. So, he had a girlfriend, an online girlfriend, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh my god, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh my god, I fucking hate this bitch. Oh. Yep, continue.
Yeah. Okay. So for those of you who don't know the story, there was I don't remember his age. Actually, hold on. Let me actually look that up real quick. I can look it up pretty quickly here because they just talked about it. They just talked about her sentencing, I think.
Did you watch this on Philip DeFranco? Shout out.
I watched it on Philip DeFranco as well as on what's it called? JK News. Fuck. Where's it?
Hey Phil, if you're watching this, I love you.
I love you too, Phil. Have my baby. Okay, maybe not. That's a bit weird, but whatever. Fuck, it was just here. Where is it at? Okay, so I'm gonna talk while I try to find the article. So basically, this teenage girl was basically, I guess you could. She was the reason why the guy basically killed himself. She
was pushing him to do it.
Yeah, she was telling him that he should basically just quit being a bitch and to do it. And
she's so fucked up.
Yeah, it's really really bad. Like, so she was like texting him and stuff like that. Like, apparently he had discussed it a lot to like kill himself, and he like kept basically backing out, and she was like sending him text messages saying, hey, you know, I hope you like, are you gonna do it today? You know, you should you're not gonna bail out on me, blah blah blah. You know, like, you know, you're gonna finally do it. You know, you're basically gonna finally kill herself. And I think she actually admitted later that she oh, here it is. Fuck, I don't know why I couldn't see that bitch's fucked up face. But she finally admitted the fact that she did it to get like the sad girlfriend card or whatever. Actually, here I finally got the article. Hold up. Just make sure that that's muted. Okay. So I'm just gonna kind of read the article because it's really fucked up, and I kind of want to get as close to the actual thing as possible. So everyone will be sad for a while, but they will get over it and move on. 18-year-old Michelle Carter texted boyfriend Conrad Roy III in reference to him dying by suicide. The messages released Friday by the Bristol County District Attorney's Office and obtained by the Huffington Post appear to show Carter encouraging her then boyfriend to kill himself. Roy, 18, was found dead July 13th, 2014, inside his trunk at a parking lot where he used a combustion engine to induce carbon monoxide poisoning. Carter has been charged with involuntary manslaughter in the teen's death. You just have to do it is apparently one of the text messages he sent. The text appears to show that Carter not only encouraged Roy to take his own life, but even helped him figure out the best methods to do so. You have to just do it, she texted him, according to the documents. You have everything you need. There's no way you can fail. Tonight's the night. It's now or never. When Roy expressed his hesitancy at going through with his plan, Carter sent him text messages expressing her frustration. You always say you're going to do it, but you never do. I just want to make sure tonight is the real thing. The teen went so far as to help Roy research the best methods of siphoning carbon monoxide into his trunk. Carter told Roy he was making up excuses, not going through with the suicide when discussing the siphoning plan. But I bet you're going to be like, oh, it didn't work because I didn't tape the. But I bet you're going to be like, oh, it didn't work because I didn't tape the right tube or something like that, she texted. I bet you're going to say an excuse like that. You seem to always have an excuse. And if carbon monoxide poisoning didn't work, try a bag or hanging, she told him. The day of death, Roy took sisters out for ice cream. He told Carter he wanted his sisters to know he loved them. The documents show the text message, show the exchange between the couple. And then they have the text messages. Comrade said, I just don't know how to leave them, you know? Carter replied, you say you're just going to go to the store or something. Like, I want them to know that I love them. They know. That's the one thing they definitely know. You're overthinking. I know I'm overthinking. I've been overthinking for a while now. I know. You just have to do it like you said. Are you going to do it now? Carter and Royce spoke on the phone for more than an hour before, as Royce sat in his trunk. According to documents, Carter would later admit to encouraging him to stay in the vehicle as the situation became deadly. Like, honestly, I could have stopped it, Carter said in a text message to a friend months after Roy's death. I was the one on the phone with him, and he got out of his car because the carbon monoxide was working, and he got scared. I fucking sick. Told him to get back in. If the cops read the text messages, I'm done. Prosecutors contended that the immediate aftermath of Roy's suicide, Carter pretended not to know anything about it. She allegedly texted the victim's sisters, "Do you know where your brother is after his death?" Defense attorney Joseph said in court on Monday that his client was brainwashed by Roy, who ultimately persuaded a young, impressionable girl to endorse his plan of suicide. So, I guess if you don't understand, man, it's fucking horrible. Basically, this bitch, like, he got out of the car. Like, he was feeling like the carbon monoxide, as it said, was working. He was about to die, and he got out of the car. He could have survived, but this bitch told him to get back in the car, and he died. It's fucking horrible, and I'm actually almost in tears right now, because it's just, why? Like, why? I don't understand, like, why someone could ever do something like that, especially since, like, you're with them, you know? Like, I could never, like, I hate a lot of people, but I, like, even my worst enemy, I don't think I could do this to. Like, that's horrible. And then this is what we were talking about earlier when it came to the whole fat shaming thing. Like, you should treat it the same kind of way. Like, I understand that one is a lot more, I guess, severe than the other. Like, one involves, like, immediate death, whereas the other one is, I guess, death that can happen over time due to, like, medical issues and stuff like that. But death is death, whether it's immediate or if it's later on. You know, telling someone, you know, what she said to just do it. Basically, quit being a bitch and do it. You're always bringing up excuses why you won't do it, you know. Just get it over with, you know. Is just as bad as telling a fat person, you know what, just quit being fat, you know. Like, you don't know what's gonna, because a lot of people, you know, that are overweight and hear that on the daily, you know, you're fat, you're worthless and everything like that. They end up killing themselves, you know, because they feel like, you know, no one cares, no one loves them, and I mean, I understand that there are some people who just don't understand how to express that, like, because I understand some people, when it comes to the fat shaming, have good intentions, you know? Like, they think that making fun of them and telling them that they're a piece of shit, you know, will kind of be like a wake-up call. It's not. It's really, really fucking not. Like, that's not going to help the situation. It's going to make it worse. You know, like me and Sam were talking about earlier, like, if the circumstance were to arise where Sam were to, you know, be getting close to 400 pounds, you know, like, that's how I would go about it. You know, I would go about it in a respectful and the best manner I possibly could, you know. Let him know that I love him, you know. Let him know that I'm not doing this because I find him grotesque and unworthy of life, but that I'm concerned about his health and his future and shit. I don't know, guys. It's fucking horrible. That's all I can say. It's fucking horrible.
This podcast turned into a depressing one.
Yeah, and I just like I want you guys, for anyone who's listening to this and may not understand, you know, like when people gain a lot of weight, when people become overweight or obese or however you want to label them, you gotta realize that 9 times out of 10, it's not just a physical like disability or hindrance. It's a mental thing. You know, like a lot of us who are overweight, like as I brought up earlier, the whole you know, comfort food. It's because either we were abused as children, or you know, we never. I guess we didn't get that much love, so we used you know, because food is amazing, of course. Food fucking tastes great, and that's how we got our satisfaction. That's how we got our that's how we got our happiness. It was through food, or is through food. You know, like food makes someone who has that kind of a mental, you know, hindrance happy. You know, like eating. You know, like you hardly ever see someone eat and be sad. You know, like they might be sad before, they might be sad after. but when you see a motherfucker eating, you don't see that motherfucker being sad, unless it tastes like shit. Then you might see a tear in his eye. Sorry guys, I was thinking about an episode of Just Kidding News where they were talking about McDonald's. Like, you don't ever see a motherfucker eating McDonald's and being sad. You might see him sad after and sad before, but in the act of him eating that burger, that double bacon cheeseburger, there ain't no sad. But yeah, you got to realize that it's not just a physical like illness. It's a mental illness as well. 9 times out of 10, you know, like I said, it's due to abuse as a child, or just low self-esteem, or I mean, I don't know, of course, every situation, because you know, I'm fucking 20 years old and I don't know all that much, but I know from, you know, my experience and my own, you know, what I hear from others, you know, that's at least some of the reasons why people do what they do, and how they get as big as they are is from, you know, those kind of things. Like, people should really, like, obesity and people being, you know, overweight shouldn't necessarily always be looked at as a physical like disability. You know, it is a physical disability, of course, but like that's not usually the only thing that's wrong. Like, majority of the time that's fueled by something darker, something more worse, I guess. So just always know, like, if you have a friend who is either suicidal or who is getting fat shamed or something like that, always comfort them, and always, you know, let them know that you love them. 'Cause, you know, that's the best way. Being supportive and not being a fucking asshole, basically. You know, like that should be a life lesson or like a life goal for everyone. Don't be a fucking asshole. Like, really, like that's really not that hard to do. You know, just don't be an asshole.
How long have we been going?
Hour and 23 minutes.
Do you have anything else you want to talk about?
I mean, I'd like to end it on a happy note, really. Like, if you can think of anything.
Today, I went out. Well, this is fucking not a happy note either. Today I went out and I got my first Star Wars: The Force Awakens toy.
That's pretty happy, dude.
No, but it's gonna get to like a point where I was very angry about something that happened. Anyway,
is it you being a bitch, like, unhappy?
No.
Okay.
It just kind of bugged me.
Happens,
it really bugged me. Captain Phasma, the character that Gwendolyn Christie is going to be playing in the new movie, she's going to be badass. She's like the captain of all the stormtroopers or whatever.
I was about to say, I have no idea who the fuck you're talking about. I'm going to go see the movie probably at midnight release, but I have no idea. I need to watch the original trilogy.
Hell yeah,
before
you do.
I go. I'll probably
anyway,
watch all 6 movies, actually.
I love what I got. Like, it's fucking awesome. Like, I've had it on my desk the whole day. What?
It looks pretty badass.
I'm probably gonna put it right. What time is it right now in the recording?
1:24.
24. Okay, cool. I'll put a picture up on the screen for you guys to check it out. And so I'm like admiring this. And by the way, I want to point this out. I didn't buy it with my money. what had happened was my mom came.
See, what had happened was.
What had happened was.
You know that's not gonna be followed up by like a good thing.
My mom woke me up at 11 today, and she said, "Sam, I'd like it if you could go and get Coke from the store, and you can also pick up a pop vinyl figure if you want, like just a figure in general." And I was like, "Oh, thanks, Mom. That's cool." And so there are no pop vinyls at Walmart because my town is shitty as fuck, and I have to drive.
A small town, basically.
Yeah, I have to drive an hour. Well, there are pops there, but they're like the older fucking ones that I already have.
Got.
Yeah. So I'm looking at the Star Wars section, and I'm like, oh my god, this stuff looks awesome. But they have a lot of shit that's gone because whenever they get a new shipment of the good shit, it's already gone. And for example, like a Stormtrooper helmet, I would fucking pick that up. But
if you had to choose between the two, which one you got?
Either the helmet or the figure.
Mm-hmm.
I would have went for the helmet.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, totally. The helmet is like the thing I really want from the toys.
You're pretty obsessed with your figures. That's why I asked.
Oh yeah. Oh, are you talking about pop vinyl or this?
Yeah.
Oh, I would have gotten a pop vinyl instead of this. Yeah.
Damn.
No, you're talking about
no, pop vinyl, that figure, or a helmet.
Oof. I'd probably still go with the pop vinyl. But
Damn,
the
really?
helmet, yeah, the helmet is like a want, like a strong want.
So you
anyways,
guys know what to get Sam for Christmas?
Yeah, I'm so easy to shop for. Holy shit! I tell all my friends that. Like, it's so easy. Pop vinyls, Star Wars.
You know why? Because he's a whore and tells everybody.
No, because I'm a geek and I'll like anything generally. Like, if you get me like a Back to the Future poster, I'll be like, thank you, motherfucker. Like, it's cool.
I'm gonna get you like a poster from a movie you hate, and you're gonna have to put it on your wall or something.
Like, actually, I find that funny. Like, give me a Jupiter Ascending poster.
I've never seen it. I don't know nothing about it.
Give me a Fantastic Four poster.
I still think it's never mind.
We'll talk about that next time.
I think it's too late to talk about that now. Like,
no, we can still talk about it. I can still talk about it. Anyway, so I have this figure at my house, and I'm just like looking at it, and I'm like, "This is fucking awesome." And my dad and my mom walk in, and my dad's like, "What the fuck did you buy?" Because my mom apparently didn't tell him that she gave me the money to buy it, and then she acted like she was like, "What the fuck? Where'd you buy this from?" Like, kind of like making it a secret or whatever. And then they just started saying shit like, "Oh, that looks so ugly, and it's like such a stupid little like doll." And I'm like, and that was the moment I was like, "Oh my god, I want to beat the crap out of these people right now. I might not go to the school anymore." And I know I wouldn't throw away that kind of thing just over something like that, but it just really pissed me off. You know, I don't like that kind of thing. When people talk shit about like
things you
and it's fucking stupid because like I have like 150 pop vinyls at this point, and like sure they'll say like something like, "Oh yeah, those little toys or whatever." But I have like 150 of those, and then when I get one of these, they're like, "Oh my god, what the hell? Like you're such a freaking nerd."
Honestly, it's probably just because they're afraid you're gonna start collecting like more than just.
There are not more than one of these are like there's only 5 of these figures.
Well, but you know what I mean? Like they're like, "Oh my god, no, another thing we have to support his addiction for." Yeah, I'm guessing it's probably not, but you know they're probably just assholes.
No, I don't believe that's what it is. I just believe that it's like the fact that it's like a figure or whatever. They're just like, "Oh, what a loser." Because if you guys don't know, my parents don't like
haters.
Don't like the way I am, I guess. Like my dad and my mom are not like me at all. Where like my dad does not understand like anything nerdy. Like he's like a super outdoorsy type. Like let's go camping, let's go chop some firewood for fun. And I'm like, no. Let's stay.
Sam's like, I would rather not get blisters on my fingers.
Yeah, no shit. Well, I mean, blisters from playing video games would be pretty cool, but
I've never gotten a blister from playing video games. I don't think I've ever gamed that hard.
I have, which might be kind of sad.
Have you played? I mean, okay. I think. Okay, shut up. I think if it was on the N64, that doesn't fucking count.
Why not?
No, because fuck that fucking analog stick, dude. I think everybody got fucking.
Fuck you, then. I was talking mostly about that.
However,
the thing
that does not count.
The PlayStation controller thing, it's like rubbing off, like the analog stick, and it kind of doesn't have a good under.
Squid Grips hit us up.
Yeah, Squid Grips fun, but it doesn't have a good thing on the beneath, so it actually hurts sometimes. I think I'll hold the analog sticks wrong though too, so should probably change that.
My 360 controller for the one I use for PC is pretty fucked up when it comes to the analogs. Yeah, like I've like torn like parts of them off because I don't make myself look good. I really don't. I guess sometimes where I'll forget to cut my nails for like a week, and then so they get kind of long, and like when I get like into like an intense game or something like that, I'll push super fucking hard on like the grip. Not saying like shoving the freaking analog stick super hard, but like I'll just dig into it, and then like I'll have to like I'll end up peeling it off because it'll like have like a giant gash, and I'm like, fuck it, just peel the entire thing off. So I think actually let me check real quick here.
In short, though, for my story,
yeah, it's missing the grip on the left analog stick.
in short, though, for my story, if your parents are that kind of situation for them,
Joffy.
where they're not like you at all, like fuck them. There's like be you.
Yeah.
Okay, I shouldn't feel ashamed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you definitely shouldn't.
Like because this character, I'm hoping anyway. This is the problem with buying a toy before the movie comes out. If she's not badass, I'm gonna feel really stupid.
You'll keep it though.
We'll keep it, of course. But I'm just saying, like,
or he'll make it, or he'll make a video of him setting it on fire, or some stupid shit like that.
Shooting it with a gun. That'd be pretty cool. But
that would be pretty cool. You should do that if it's a shit one. Or maybe you should buy one that's like purposely you think is gonna be shit, and then just have it prepared. With
I should just buy a Jar Jar Binks one.
Ooh, shots fired.
Literally. But yeah, I mean, I think she's gonna be badass. So I mean, of course I'm gonna. She's honestly at this point, she's my favorite looking character. So
she's a girl.
No, dude, everyone who I've told, by the way, that it's a girl, they've been like, I can't even tell.
Oh, you fucking idiot. Sorry, I'm watching your Mad Max video right now, and you just fucking lit your gas can on fire, you fucking idiot.
Whatever, asshole.
Dude, that's so stupid. Like, it just exploded in his hand. He's like almost dead now, you fucking dumbass.
Shut up.
Ignite. Like, why would you ignite that?
Anyway. So yeah, she looks badass. Kylo Ren as well, I would totally grab that figure. But other than that, like the other characters are pretty like average looking. I don't know if I'd get like a big figure like this for anyone except well, if they had a Boba Fett one, I would too, because they haven't released a lot of character figures that are spoilers. So if there is Boba Fett in the new trilogy, they would make a figure of it.
The Sarlacc throws him up or something.
Fuck. Okay. My thing with this new franchise is like it could be the worst. It could be worse than the prequels. But all I would need is for like the final shot to be like they're like on the ground. They're like, oh my god, what was that explosion? And it's fucking Boba Fett above them. And they're like, he's like, hey, I'm here to collect the bounty. And it's like, ding, cut the black, and I'd be like.
So you would like so if you if the entire movie was completely dog shit,
if it's worse than the prequels,
yes,
I would forgive it for that last second.
Oh my god,
that's how much I need Boba in the new trilogy.
Because
I mean, they could totally take that. They could totally take that. They are taking certain little things from the expanded universe that they like destroyed, but they could.
Okay, so what if? Because I don't know. I mean, what was Boba's dad's name?
Django.
Django. So what if Boba had a kid?
Boba does have a kid.
Oh. Well, never mind then.
But that's in the expanded universe. Like that, they could retcon that as well.
So what if that was it? Like, would you accept that?
I mean,
if Boba dies, like he's forever dead, but whatever the fuck his name is, takes his place, and is just as badass.
Maybe. I don't know. Because I don't know what it is. Boba is just really cool to me. Like all of this, and it sucks because it's all gone now. Like the expanded universe stuff about Boba. So he's not like as cool, but I still like to think about the expanded universe for him, and it's like he's badass.
You do like Boba better than Django then?
Oh, definitely, yeah. Boba's like a way better bounty hunter than Django ever was.
Ooh,
shots fired. Bang bang.
And I so I like the Star Wars universe. I think it's a really good series. Not maybe as much as Sam does, because Sam's
not at all.
with it.
Not at all.
I think it's really good though. So like I said earlier, I'm gonna have to rewatch the yes, fuck you, Sam, the prequels, and then the
no, you can watch the prequels. There's only one really bad prequel.
Is that the first one?
No, second one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. I think the only really like good one is when they're in the arena fighting against those.
Yeah, that's a good scene in that movie. But third one's actually a decent movie. I like the third one. First one is okay. Second one's dog shit though. Whoa.
Well, I mean, I guess that's the same thing. Same thing with like the Lord of the Rings. Like, I don't really like the Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers.
Really, I like that one way more than the first one.
Really?
Yeah. Definitely.
I like the third one the best.
Yeah, third one's all right. Third one has that really like good speech at the very end, but I still like the second one, just for the fight at Helm's Deep.
There's a really good fight at Helm's Deep.
Yeah, but the first one has nothing in it.
I like the extended version. Have you seen the extended version?
I have not. That's probably something I'm gonna buy.
So the extended version, I guess spoiler, whatever.
Who cares?
It shows like you know how they get the what the fuck's it called?
Are we talking about for the third one?
No, for the second one.
Okay.
After they what's called the
By the way, there have been hints.
Plantier. You know what the fuck I'm talking about, right? The black orb that Saruman uses to
Yeah.
So like they kind of like they gloss over it, like they show like how they get it, but not how they get it, I guess. So the extended version, it shows how the fucking, I forget his name now, but the like really greasy haired dude that was like kind of like whispering into the
Lord of
Rohan's ear,
Yeah.
and everything. So they basically go and like he's on the tower with Saruman, and like Gandalf and party come up and like are like, you know, we'll give you this chance to, you know, surrender and everything like that. And he's like talking shit basically. And apparently he said, I think he says something like along, like he says basically something bad about the greasy hair guy. And like the greasy hair guy comes up behind him and like shanks him. And fucking they like both fall off of the tower. It's like a really cool scene. You're like, yeah, fuck Saruman. But of course, that's not accurate to the book, because the book at the end of the third book, close to the end of the third book, like Saruman actually apparently had taken hold of the Shire. And
No, isn't it what happens that the Uruk-hai like go and just destroy the Shire?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I think like because it gets destroyed.
No. Well, no, they're not destroyed. Like in the books, it's not destroyed, but they like inhabit it. Well, no, I don't even think the Uruk-hai or the orcs even have anything to do with that. I think they like, yeah, because Saruman's using the some of the townspeople of the Shire to Are you looking it up right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think the orcs have anything to do with it, because the minute Saruman's tower, Orthanc is like taken hold of by Greybeard or Treebeard. Fuck, Greybeard, Skyrim reference. Yeah, I don't think he doesn't have anything to do with the orcs anymore. As far as I know, I might be wrong though, but I last I remember, it's been a while since I've listened to the books, but yeah, because he just uses the townspeople. Saruman uses some of the townspeople and manipulates them and takes over the Shire. Because he always prized the Shire. He like really had an obsession with the Shire.
Okay, I thought it was destroyed.
No, it's inhabited, but I think it's like torn apart, but not like destroyed. Like I think certain parts of the Shire are destroyed, but like it's never like so bad, like it's like almost unrepairable or anything. It's just like damaged, I guess you could say. And you know,
Anyway,
well, I was just saying, like the Twin Towers, or not. I always thought that was like a really bad timing. I don't know when Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers was destroyed, was made, but
2002.
I felt like that was pretty bad timing, especially like,
oh my god,
like one of the worst fucking things to happen in like U.S. history, and it's like the Two Towers. Oh hey, let's poke fun at everybody who had lost many family members and loved ones, you know, in the most tragic thing that's happened in U.S. history. That's fucked up. Sorry, insensitive as hell, but whatever.
That doesn't matter.
So yeah.
What I was gonna say was,
Go ahead.
going back on the Boba Fett thing, there have been hints that he's alive though.
Oh, there's been hints.
Oh yeah,
They've
there have been like I think it's just me picking up on this.
And I'm honestly scared to I'm kind of scared to go to the midnight release, just because like I feel like I'd be like out of place, you know, because I don't have like a deep love for the franchise. I think it's a good series, but like I'm not like super obsessed with it, like as we said earlier. So I'm afraid like I'm gonna go to the midnight release, especially the midnight release, and there's going to be like something's gonna happen. Everyone's gonna be like, "Oh my god!" Like just screaming shit, and I'm just gonna be sitting there like a dumbass, like, "Oh, I don't get it."
Yeah, you're I don't know, so it's not a good setting for you.
I know like when the Assassin's Creed movie comes out, and if it does hit theaters, I don't know if it will or not.
It will, yeah.
You know, I'll be the one. Oh my god! Ah! You know, but like I don't know if I doubt I'll be that for the
But like for
Star
example,
Wars.
like the subtle hints that I've been picking up on
Mhm.
for Boba Fett being alive.
Are you just like are you just dreaming and like none of the hints are like actual hints? You're just hoping to God.
I don't even know if they would count though, because there's like it's only in the Battlefront
Mhm.
trailers that like, they have these like Boba Fett moments. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Recently, they just revealed a new mode they have in the game where it's like you're just fighting with only spaceships. Like it's only like a space battle. It's not a space battle though. It just takes place over a planet in the sky. So
A space battle.
and no, it's just like it's like a dogfight. Like a space battle would be like in space.
Oh, so it's like an orbital battle.
It's like it's just a sky battle. It's a dogfight, like a normal plane battle.
I was just giving you shit too. Go ahead.
And the last shot of that trailer is the Slave One, which is Boba Fett's ship, like coming out of the clouds and like going like, dun! This is like, and they're like, whoa, wait, what the fuck? This battle takes place after the movies, and it's like, what the fuck is happening? And they did the same thing with the first trailer because there's the Battle of Jakka, which takes place after the movie, and they have a clip of Boba Fett like flying up like with his jetpack, like blasting people, and I'm like, but that happens after he dies, quote unquote.
So there's actually been like scenes of him then.
In the game trailers, yeah.
Well, I guess. I mean, the games may not be canon though.
No, they have to be kind of.
I
Like
don't think
they've
have
been
to.
working very hard with like everybody to make everything cohesive.
Then
Then
I
he-
feel like that'd be like a dumb front though. Like I feel like and I think this might be stupid, but I think that the movie is going to do a lot better than the game will. Like I feel like if they're
Well,
going to
money-wise,
do,
yeah.
that's what I mean. Like, I feel like more people are going to watch the movie than they're going to buy the game, and I feel like
Well,
it
then
would be.
I just think like that. Well, they're just gonna have Boba Fett in the movie anyway.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if they don't, like, I feel like that's a bad idea, especially if they're going to have him in the game. It's like you should have done that in the movie. You probably, I mean, I guess they might kind of want to like even it out.
Fans would freak the fuck out.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, maybe that's their ploy, marketing ploy, is so they can get more people to buy the game. Like, oh, hey, did you hear that Boba Fett, is in the game, and it's canon? Go buy the game to find out. I mean, and nobody would because, of course, we got Twitch and YouTube and shit. But, I mean, I guess hardcore fans would. But,
Oh yeah.
but you know what I mean.
I just think it would be a smart idea. Bring him back. I mean, the way he was killed in the fucking movie, stupid as fuck.
Yeah,
George Lucas, idiot.
I saw that.
George Lucas is the least. He's like my least favorite part about Star Wars. Even though he like created it, he also ruined it though. So, old
Yeah.
George.
Old
That's why he didn't
Georgie
direct
boy.
the first three. So
Old Georgie boy.
old George with his neck fat. That is like the ugliest thing I've ever seen.
It looks photoshopped.
I'll put that up on the screen too. What time is what time is this at?
142.
142. George Lucas neck fat.
That's so gross.
I know, right?
Oh, man.
God, look at that. Look at everyone. Look.
I'm
at
not.
that. You.
That's
You.
fucking nasty, dude. It's fucking gross. So Sam,
I'm sorry, but I have to say something else about the Phantom Menace.
Okay.
When they were like doing the press thing for like the Phantom Menace,
Oh,
or like screening
shit.
it to like the
dude, your
screening
internet.
it to
Your
the
internet. Hold on. Your internet.
oh no.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Hello?
I think we're good. But it, like it
Arigato, Mr. Roboto.
basically.
When they were doing like the screening for not like fans, I guess. What am I trying to say? The producers. Like everyone kind of like it ended and they were all really quiet, and George just goes like, "I think I may have gone too far." It's so like awkward in the room after that. Man, I wish I could put that in, but I'm not popular enough to have like a little
That-
clip of that without getting copyright.
That would suck ass, dude. Like that. Like you make like I'm guessing that the Phantom Menace cost a lot of money to produce, and like
probably.
they get like all that, and then like after seeing it, they're like, "Fuck, this is bad."
No, they didn't think that though. That's the thing. George was like, "I think I may have gone too far," but every producer at the time was saying
shit.
it's the best thing I've ever seen.
Okay.
Is it back again?
For a little bit.
Anyway, they all said like it's the best thing they've ever seen.
I mean, even for him to be like, well, this may have been a bad idea.
just-
It's
I
to be
just
like,
think
damn,
if
that's
George-
gotta suck ass, dude.
If George had stuck to his roots and done more practical, it would have been fine. I think a lot of the hate for it was because the effects were not very good, especially for the time.
All right, Sammy, what do
All
you
right.
got going on in your channel, man?
Right now it's just Mad Max. Mad Max until 23rd at least,
And
which
the
is when Assassin's
23rd.
Creed Syndicate comes out. So
23 of this month.
no, of October.
Oh, I was about to say, fuck, dude. It's so fucking yeah. Because I was planning on pre-ordering that. I don't think I'm going to.
Okay, watch it on my channel then. But yeah.
No.
So that's all. Unless the Game of Thrones episode comes out soon, which it fucking should. Telltale, what the fuck are you doing?
Dude, Telltale's doing Telltale, bro. They're
I know, I fucking hate it.
they're so fucking bad. Like
Telltale,
I love them. They're great developers, but they are horrible when it comes to like getting episodes because they're an episodic company. They do point and click adventure, but like the best way that you can do point and click adventure, in my opinion. And they like they take so long to put their episodes out. The next episode for the either season or session, whatever you want to call it,
Of what?
of like the like their game, like they just take forever. Like they'll release fucking season or no like episode 1 of season 1, and then like take like 6 months to release the fucking second one, and it's a dumb thing because most of the time most people have forgotten about the game.
I think people
by
are getting
then.
sick of it yet. People are starting to get like people are in love with Telltale, but now people are getting sick with it.
Yeah, I mean it's just because they're a smaller studio, and they have so much on their plate. Like they
took on way too much.
yeah, like if they were gonna take on this much, they should probably get bought by a bigger company, which is also scary because bigger companies like to fuck with the way smaller companies do things.
Like they're in 2017 apparently they're making a Marvel game that ties in with like the movies, but I'm like I don't fucking.
Which fucking one was it? Aren't they doing a Borderlands one?
They are also doing a Borderlands one that's already I think almost finished.
Well,
They're doing
at least the first
Walking
episode
Dead.
of it.
Yeah, it's like 5 episodes.
As far as they, I mean, yeah.
We
We don't know if that might go.
Borderlands,
over
Game of
Royals.
Thrones,
Borderlands,
Walking
Game
Dead,
of- The Wolf Among Us. Are they doing?
Wolf
any more
Among Us.
things?
I don't know if they're doing a season 2 for that.
What was that fucking game that one? I didn't like it. Like I liked the first season, the second season. I didn't like Broken Age. Are they doing another? Season
No,
of
that was Double Fine. That's a different company.
Oh shit! Whoops. Double Fine does a pretty good job too. At least the first
they
section.
fucking took a year plus to get that second part out though.
Yeah, that's so bad. So it's just Mad Max for right now, Sammy.
Mad Max until October 23rd at least.
Okay. So what about for those of you who do not know, Sam streams sometimes. whenever
Streaming
the
is probably just gonna be until dawn.
until dawn.
Until we finish
thought-
up all the things we can do with that.
And then what are you gonna do? You have planned? Weren't you thinking about Mad? Didn't you stream Mad Max one night?
I've streamed Mad Max a couple times, but I'd finish that.
Oh,
really all I wanna do.
do. Oh.
I didn't platinum it. I wanted to get done all the areas,
hmm
and I did that. So I was like, I'm done. So yeah.
Until dawn, at least until that's done, and then maybe.
At that point, when the next games I'm probably gonna stream are like Fallout 4, Black Ops 3. What's the other game? Star Wars Battlefront, and Rainbow Six Siege. That's really it for this next little bit.
Sounds pretty good to me. So for myself, we talked about this in the very beginning of the podcast, but the current games that I am streaming are Fable 2, Resident Evil 6 with Sam,
Yo.
and Final Fantasy X. So all 3 of these games will still be going on by the time this goes live. As well as again tomorrow, guys, do not forget to come out to the 12-hour stream starting at noon, ending at midnight. I don't expect you guys to be there the entire time. I'd love it if you would.
I'll try to be there the whole time.
Because holy shit, that's gonna suck ass. But so far, what's in the lead for the 6 games that I'll be streaming are Saints Row 4, Left 4 Dead 2, Binding of Isaac Rebirth, H1Z1, No More Room in Hell, and Castle Crashers. The other games that are on the list are Plants vs. Zombies, Dawn of War, Minecraft, Battle Block Theater, Lethal League, and Terraria. Go ahead.
Can you make it so like the games that we would play might be like later in the day?
We'll discuss that after we know what wins.
You bitch.
We'll discuss that after we know what wins.
Well,
I
we
can set
know
the
Left 4
schedule.
Dead's gonna win. Let's be real here.
Yeah,
And fucking Lethal League, the game I wanted.
it's
ain't gonna win.
Yeah, it's in 11th place out of 12.
Come on, guys, it's a great game.
I'm honestly surprised Saints Row 4 is on top. To be honest,
I know, right? What the fuck?
So So yeah,
I only
guys.
asked that because I probably won't wake up right away.
But yeah, I'd love to see you guys in the chat.
If you don't come out, we're gonna come after you.
I do not endorse that statement.
He'll be there with me.
Sam, no.
He doesn't endorse it. If he'll be there.
No, I won't. Sam is is not sponsored by Lycan of Light.
Jeez.
Some of your heinous comments are not supported by my brand. And if anything, I'm the more heinous person. Well, sometimes.
Well,
they're on certain
yeah,
subjects.
I mean, it really depends.
Yeah, because apparently I'm a homophobe. Whatever.
True.
So, yeah.
Gibby, grab your pitchfork.
Oh, that's okay. We love you, Gibby.
Happy birthday, Gibby.